viewers, I sure hope you like watching Miity, because I'm pretty sure we've had their entire bracket run on stream tonight. As we go to round 5, the final round of NASB at ESC Tournament 41. And assuming there are no major upsets on the other side of bracket, this is a battle for 2nd place, I believe. And we have gone to Jellyfish Fields. Love watching this stage. Zuko seems to be pretty decent on this stage with the carry combos they can achieve with that moving platform oh so low in the middle, being in good swordy range and good aerial range, as we've seen now. 52 damage, 60 damage, 66 damage, 72 damage, 84 damage combo. Nice. Well done with that one combo. Oh, Miity trying to go for the shovel spike off ledge as well. Very hype. You know, it's not just DLC bias. I think these might be two of my favorite characters to watch, honestly. They were just so enjoyable. I like the way that Zuko has to like work around his sword to get these insane extensions if the player is willing to commit for it. And as for Mr. Krabs, well, y'all already know that Mr. Krabs is like, oh! There it is! We got a shovel spike. He's been fishing for it all night. And Miity finally gets one right at the end there. God damn. Alright. Coins are coming out. Coins are flying. Very close to getting that lucky first dime. I don't think Hockey is going to like that, so probably going to look to try and keep Mr. Krabs away from farming any serious cash flow. But the bag, at this point, it's basically a projectile doing a lot of good work. And the dime is here. Doesn't find it though, goes for the full side bead that Hockey is able to DI down out of. Getting a couple of up airs, not really finding any kind of stock from it though, but the damage on both players is pretty darn high. And they need to look out. Oh, let's Trump, are you kidding me? Let's Trump at this phase in the bracket? Ain't no way. Weird little slime cancel, didn't quite find a down B I'm sure that Miity was fishing for at the upper side of that. Will dime kill at about 10%? I'm sure we're going to have to find out. Probably looking for it here. A safe recovery as well, safe recovery, but now we are at that point where there's the dime, there she is. And it's a good thing that Miity used it, because I'm pretty sure Hockey only needs to get one attack or two in to secure themselves a stock here, and that should be it, but no, it is not. Mr. Krabs able to find their way back to the platform with 181 damage on the board, only to be totaled by a dash attack. Very nicely done by Hockey, who is afraid of bees, apparently, according to their name. Weird bit of platform control there with the slime-empowered up B from Mr. Krabs. We vibe with that. Get silly every now and again, gamers, especially when you're 2 stocks up. What do you have to lose at that point? Nothing, that's what. Good use of the down tilt, gonna fish for some gold. They found it, they got themselves a big old bar and 2 bars of their meter. That's gonna be a very hefty cash bag being thrown their way when neutral B is pressed by Mr. Krabs. Zuko better watch out for them stacks. Using the sword there, not really finding a true connection. The platform actually helping Miity there, giving them ample opportunity to shield and get away from the follow-up combo that Hockey was definitely looking for. Playing around ledge, this could be a kill, but oh, not quite. I was expecting some kind of off-stage shenanigans, as we saw in Miiti's game earlier into Nicktoons, but not quite finding it. Oh, very afraid of being teetered on that platform there, but that's gonna be... Oh! I thought another ledge trump situation was gonna come in, but Miity just decides to dip off platform just in time. As Zuko, come on, I throw the sword up, not finding a combo with it though, not finding the stock. They have 3 slime bars to play with, so this combo should not kill them. And they spike Eugene into Davy Jones's locker. That is the dime win condition off the board, but they have to be very careful here, because Mr. Krabs could very easily secure the stock. We're going to need a big combo. And a big combo is what Hockey is definitely looking for with the way they're playing around with their sword. Miity throwing it up in the air. Not finding it. There's the sword. Both characters firing swords at each other now. Right. Good dancing around on the platform. Good damage on the board. Getting a combo extension using the first sword, but DIing down to not be punished by the second. Probably have to use a slime bar here. Not quite. The coin bag is looking pretty stacked up. There it is. There's the slime used. Hockey only has one good life left in him, and unfortunately is grabbed as soon as they get back onto the main stage, and Miity goes 1-0 up on an absolute tear in this bracket. Hockey goes back to old reliable to see them through this set. Aang is back. This is the character that we're most familiar seeing Hockey playing. They've done some incredible things on this character and indeed this stage, playing at NASB at ESC and other Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 tournaments as a whole. So, just gonna have to see what happens in this one. This is dangerous territory because, as I say, if Miity is able to find a win here, then they have secured themselves second place in this bracket with this mostly Eugene and Jenny flavored run. I don't know which one is going to go on the top 4 graphic. We will figure that one out when we get there. But for now, fantastic shield pressure coming out. And Hockey just breaking it in time to not be shield broken. But, ooh, the floating shopping list finds a victim and gonna have to be very careful. Takes a little bit of damage for the trouble, but gets coin bagged on the way back onto stage here. Hockey really dancing around the hitboxes from Eugene and trying to find themselves a stock off stage, but coin bag might be a bit much to go against. With slime empowered recovery will keep Aang in the game. Just barely avoids being hit by that fishing rod and finds themselves a fantastically positioned forward air there. My goodness, that was good gravy. And as for Miity, they had Dime. That was a stock they didn't want to lose without getting a greedy playoff, and they couldn't even find the greed because Hockey, they are going ham right now, almost finding themselves another stock so soon. We've already seen that Farah's Keep is a great stage for Aang in our past tournaments due to how good that Nair is, and they're definitely making it work for them. Miity getting some extra coins in their pocket. Not quite enough to get to the second phase of the bar, but certainly happy as a habit than to not. Getting a dash attack kill there, and that second bar no less, so I'm pretty sure they're happy with that one. Yes, Hockey did definitely go Zuko game 1. It was pretty exciting, but unable to find it. But now the Aang is out, and the Aang is doing some fantastic work. Dancing around on stage, getting a you know, gamers, I think I might have to see that one again. That's 2 times we've seen a massive overcommitment at the bottom of the blast zone be stopped using Aang fair. And that one he didn't have a slime bar for, so he paid the price for that one. But you know, I say it before, I say it again. If you can't be a little bit greedy, then when are you ever going to be greedy? You got to have some greed. You got to look for the big plays. Big plays get big prizes, and this is a pretty big play as well. Not quite finding the biggest of prizes, but definitely putting Miity in an uncomfortable situation. Recovering high, using a... Oh! Good coin bag, but the damage just isn't really there yet for it to be converting into anything but damage for damage's sake, which, considering how high the percentage is on Miity right now, you kind of need to look for a little more. Look for a little more, go all out. They're just good use of the fair there, actually, so I take it all back. They're doing exactly what they need to be doing, but... A single one of these strong airs from Aang is going to secure themselves a one-way spot to Davy Jones's locker, so they need to be careful. Sucking up all the coins that are on stage. Now they can play with the big coin bag, the one that we love to see. Putting Witty member man Jensen's ghost on the side of platform. Oh, but they ain't even playing on that side of the stage. They're playing on the left. And that is exactly where Hockey wanted him, secured another stock. Definitely looking to equalize on this one with a phenomenal aerial combo. Ooh, being very well punished by Miity as well. A single misposition is enough to secure a lot of damage. But, gamers, are we going to see it again? Ooh, good use of the shield from Hockey there to avoid blow up, but blown up by the side of Blast Zone regardless due to a very well placed money bag. A money bag, I should say, isn't 2 charges. There could be a 3rd charge coming out if Hockey isn't careful, so probably going to look to do it again! Gamers! Not once, not twice, but thrice does Hockey go below stage and use the forward air to get a stock. Equalizing the set 1-1 at the end of this bracket. Gamers, oh gamers, it is time for not only the final game of this set, not only the final game of the night, but the final game that I will be casting for a good long while, because after today, your poor friend the 129 here is going to hospital. So I want to see this be a good one, gamers. I want to see this be a good one. Let's have a big game. And I tell you what, hockey, they've turned it around. The Zuko, I loved watching the Zuko. I thought it was great when they pulled it out the first time they played here. I thought it was great when they played it earlier today. But the Aang, the fourth one of those kills. 4 out of 5 stocks taken by Aang in this set have been taken the exact same way, in the exact same place, no less. This Aang is consistent. This Aang is clean. And if I'm Miity, I'm looking to find more than just gold bars when I'm digging. I'm digging for a win. Because you need to find one, my friend, if you want to get second place in this bracket. Fantastic use of all the aerial combos, but gotta say, if there was any stage that you want to try and pick into Aang, they've definitely picked a doozy of one. Miity very smartly going for a big, wide blast zone to help keep themselves alive in some of these all-or-nothing aerial combos that hockey has been throwing out here. Good ledge control is something that the blast zone is not going to save you from, as Miity just rolls into a big, chunky hurt box and finds himself spotting Davy Jones's locker at the bottom of that chocolate-coated river. Ooh, I could do with a hot chocolate. I don't care how warm the weather is. I'll have a hot chocolate with donut in it any day of the week. Now, good aerial pressure coming out from hockey again. This is what Aang is so good at doing, just chaining the nairs into up airs and then a strong air at the end. But good DI from Miity to get out of that one. They had to use a slime bar for it, which they probably wish they had right now, because this recovery effort is not gone so well. They're just being battered around by the Avatar in this instance. Oh, caught with the fishing rod, and a stock is secured. With the ghost of Squiddy Wemberman Jensen fading away, now the platform can be played around a bit more properly by Hacky. Hacky? Hockey? Hackney? Can you tell what town I visited last weekend? I digress. Going... Oh, you know, Miiti's been doing that a couple of times tonight. He's been going for these full committals on the side B. And unfortunately, as we just saw there as well, if it doesn't chain into itself, you're just a sitting duck for a good amount of time. My punishes haven't been as clean as they could be. There was a very clean one by Nicktoons earlier, actually. But honestly, Aang, and by which I mean hockey, of course, he's playing with 2 slime bars, he's playing with a stock lead, he's playing with a good damage lead as well. Flame horizoning, I might add, as they get another stock on the board. I said it before and I'll say it again, Miity is going to have to pull out more than just gold bars to win this one. They're going to have to pull out some incredible plays. But I don't think hockey wants to give them that space to do it. Okay, they're digging for something, they find more gold, we love to see it. Getting a couple of side Bs in. Good cancel from the final hit of side B, instead going for an up air. Throwing out a coin bag, probably going to throw out another. Doesn't quite find the fishing rod they went for. They didn't fish for a play, but they definitely fished for that one and got a cheeky little hit, so they could vacuum up a couple of more coins. Going around, looking for some extra hits, finding a net there. And being blasted up, blown out again. Ooh, this is dangerous territory. Very dangerous territory. You know, I say dangerous territory, but I have just noticed, not only do they have 3 slime bars, this hockey. Hockey's been listening to my advice. Rare is the 129 adhered to by NASB players. But when I say die with a high percent and stocks and slime meter so you can use it for better things in your next stock, Hockey's out here doing it. Prove me right, Hockey. Show me a big hype play with that slime meter. Show me the hype. Ah! It was gonna be so clean, but Miiti's shield game is on point actually, as they avoid that one. It would have surely spelt their death, but I tell you what, they've got, not only have they equalized the stock lead, there is a dime to play with. Those damage numbers don't mean as much as they would ordinarily. A single combo could kill either side. If you're Miity, you're fishing for the big one. If you're Hockey, you can play around a little bit. You can see what you can find. Alright, good forward air. Short hops coming out from Miity, getting 2 there. But good animation counter using by finding the dime! And that's it! They've done it! Mr. Krabs out here with the luckiest of dimes! As Miity wins the one, bringing it back from the brink. GG, well played. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.